We're fishing Horseshoe Lake in Illinois. This lake is supposed to be loaded with carp. I did talk to a local guy. He said this ain't really the right spot to do it, but he pointed me in the right direction. But we've already got the tent set up, so we're going to be here. Hang out with me. Let's see if we can't catch carp or two. Hey, welcome in, whoever just popped in. Thank you for stopping by. We're trying to catch some carp tonight. Still early in the evening. And you're gone. It was nice having you, though. Thanks for stopping in. You can at least hit the thumbs up for me. Hopefully that's 3 people in. Hello. Welcome in. Love to chat with y'all, if you don't mind. I don't know what this button does, but I'm curious. Oh, goals. Okay. I just wonder what that did. I had no idea. I know now. So anyway, we're carp fishing for you guys that are in here. New place, never been here before, ever. So we thought I'd try it. Hey friend, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Good to see some people are coming in. Hey man, I love to fish too. We're actually fishing Horseshoe Lake in Illinois. I've never been here. Never fished it. But I read about it on the conservation site. And they said this place is loaded with carp and catfish. And I'm on my way to Kentucky, so it was kind of on my way. So I want to stop and check it out. Hey there, Frank. How you doing? Welcome back in. No, guys, we just started this live 3 minutes ago. I just really got my baits in the water. I don't know anything about this lake at all. I just know what I've read. So we're at Horseshoe Lake in Illinois. It's actually got a ton of cypress trees in it, which isn't really normal for our area. So that's really kind of cool. If you look at the thumbnail, you'll see some of them right as the sun was setting. We've got to give them baits a chance to get out there in the water, dissolve a little bit, maybe attract some fish. I've got 2 different kind of carp baits on each rod. I'm only allowed 2 rods in this lake, so I only have 2 out. But hopefully, them carp will smell that bait, and they'll start going over and pecking on it, and one of them rods will bend over. Decent Gamer, welcome in. Hey, thanks there, Frank. I appreciate it. So, but we are in Illinois. On my way to Kentucky. I just didn't feel like driving all the way to Kentucky tonight. I didn't want to get over there and try to find a campsite and everything else in a campground. I knew there was one here in this area. I found it. We camped. Now we're fishing. I would really like to fish off of that dock out there, but I don't have a rod holder. And them carp will pull my rods right over that rail. So we're kind of fishing through a little muck and we're probably 35, 40 feet off of the bank. Hey, Mike, welcome in. Fishing the Mid-South. Now, if y'all looking for some good fishing deals, check out Fishing the Mid-South page. He's got some great Amazon deals going on. He does have a storefront, so click on his link and order away. It does help him just a little bit. Nina, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Hey, Bob, welcome in. How you doing? We're carp fishing again, new spot. And Nina got timed out. She didn't last very long. She was 67 though. My chat's kind of goofy. Let me get it on all chat real quick. So I talked to a gentleman that was here. Good man. Was waiting for the delivery of a deer. You're supposed to go out and shoot those, not get them delivered to you. But I talked to a gentleman, older gentleman, that had pulled his boat out right before I got started. And he says, this lake has nice crappie in it. He pulled a couple of miles live well. They're a nice crappie. They're probably 15-inch crappie. Caught 7-pounder 2 days ago. That's awesome. He says this lake is loaded with flatheads and channel cats. I'm assuming if there's flatheads in here, there might be blue cats in here too. Oh, well, that's a pretty fair trade. What's my PB? My PB catfish is over 65 pounds. That's like my PB biggest fish I've ever caught in my life. As far as carp, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds, somewhere in there. Never really weighed one. Personal best is around 5 pounds for a bass. And that's about it. Around 5 pounds. I think it's like 4.5 or 4 3/4. Mr. Rogers, good to see you. Yeah, I don't fish for a whole lot of bass. I catch them on accident, but I don't really intentionally fish for them. So today we're using homemade pack bait. This is actually leftover pack bait. It probably might not be all that good, but I really hate to waste it. I'd rather try to use it. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. We got 6 people in, 5 thumbs up. Thank you, folks. We're going to give this stream an hour and a half or so. An hour if we don't get anything. But if we start getting bites, we'll go. And you know how it is. Just 20 more minutes, and then an hour later, you're still catching fish. And if we get on the fish, I ain't stopping. I got plenty of bait. I got plenty of stuff to make bait. So we should be rocking and rolling. Unfortunately, this lake is fairly close, I guess, to the Mississippi. And they're starting to get those big head carp in here and the Asian carp. So that's really unfortunate. How long have I been here? I've been fishing for 10 minutes. I mean, I put my lines in the water and started the live. Live's been going for 9 minutes, so we've been here about 10 minutes fishing. It'll take these carp a little bit to find that bait, if they're even over here. Like I said, I know nothing at all about this lake. I just know it has really cool looking cypress trees all the way through it. And I wish it was daylight. I could show you guys some more. No, I don't eat the carp. They're just a lot of fun to catch. I've got into carp fishing like 3 weeks ago. And I've had a lot of fun with it. When other stuff's not biting, the carp are a good alternative for some action. But first, you got to get them in. Am I a good fisherman? I'm a fisherman. Definitely ain't no pro. I just know I enjoy it. I enjoy getting out, not being stuck at home. You know, I don't even know if I need my light because I didn't realize there was a street light there. Let me turn my light off and see how this looks. I'd rather not burn my light if I don't have to. Oh, well, can you guys see them rods? How you can't. Okay. All right. When the campground host gets here, I'll have to step away so I can pay my fee for the night. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Great to see you in again. Real live. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'll be doing better once them rods start bending over. We've only been here 10 minutes, 11 minutes now. We got to give them a chance to find that bait. Unfortunately, we can only use 2 rods here, or else I would have a catfish rod out. I would definitely have a catfish rod out. I got skipjack, and I didn't really want to trade off a carp rod for a catfish rod. The guy I talked to said it's like 2, 3, 4 feet out where I'm fishing. I think it's an owl of some sort. I ain't gonna swear to it. And that's way off in the distance. I'm surprised you can hear it. Hey, friend, thank you much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. You know, you're welcome to come into the live streams, watch full-length videos. Always glad to have new people in. You thought it was your car. No, that ain't your car. That's some sort of silly bird. I almost really probably think it's an owl. I ain't gonna swear to it. Bob probably knows what it is. Bob knows everything about everything. So we're going to buy some new fishing rods. We're going to go with Rippin' Lips fishing rods. I've been trying to work on a discount code for you guys. I don't know where that's at right now, if it's going to happen or not. But I've never had lip and rips rods. I'm going to get I'm going to get 2 medium lights and 1 medium, because I catch a lot of catfish, and I think the medium lights would be better for the small catfish that I catch. I think it'll be a lot more action. It'll be a lot more fun for you guys to watch the fish being caught. Do a streamer there. I'm going to back my truck up really quick, though, so I can sit on a tailgate. Don't you guys go nowhere? If you do, come back. See, I said I'm going to sit on my tailgate. We're down to 4 people. Oh, the stream. I will. When I get the new rods, we'll do streams. I got to get reels, too. When I get them in, we'll do a video on them, and I'll pair them up with the reels that I'm going to get. And I'm thinking, I want to try, and I'm getting mixed reviews on these, but I'm going to try them anyway. Is when the new PC Fun catfish reel comes back in stock and drops down in price a little bit, I'm going to get me a couple of those. And there's one cheap one that Amazon's selling, and everybody's buying it. Starts with an S. I can't pronounce it. But they're saying they're good reels. So I might buy one of those just to try it too. They're all going to be around the $50 range on the reels. So I'll be right back. I'm going to back truck up. Plus, if I want to get a snack, it's a lot easier to get right here. But the snack don't sound all that bad. All right, that's much better. Yeah, the Chaos Pro. And the other one is, it's some China. They were selling it on Temu for a long time, and now Amazon's starting to carry it. It starts with an S. But I can't pronounce it. I can't even start to think about how to pronounce it right now. Yeah, the Chaos Pro, they had it on sale, and I missed the sale. But if you use Mid-South's link, you can get $25 discount on it. Plus, he gets a $25 credit, so when he buys another reel, it helps him out as well. Move this just a little bit. Hey, Bassmaster, how you doing? Good to see you. Say 67. 67. I don't know what the whole 67 thing's about, so you might want to explain it to me. I ain't too hip on some of the new stuff. Kind of like the Lamar Jackson edit. Didn't get that either. Okay, you got a code, roll 18. Okay. Say 6 then 7. 6 and 7. 6 and then 7. Oh, okay. I just wonder what it was. I have no idea. I'm old. I ain't hip with the new stuff. That would be the whole reason why Nina was saying 67, 67, 67. Okay. I figured there was something behind it. I just didn't know what it was. So Real Life's got a discount code also if you want to get something from PC Fun. It's ROL 18. I'm all about sharing codes, man. If you can save 18% or 15% or 10, that's money back in your pocket. Pays for shipping too if you need to. Or pays for the taxes on it. I know I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight. I got the sleeping bag in the air mattress in the tent. We're going to get up. We're going to go try to find this other campground and try to find some of these big catfish this guy was telling me about. I think we'll do that in the morning. Then we'll head to Kentucky. Then we're going to get on some skipjack. Yeah, I'm camping tonight. I left home and went to the casino and then kept coming back. And I'm like, man, I just don't really want to drive all the way to Kentucky and try to find a campground. And I knew there was one on the way, so I did. Gas Pro is nice, very smooth. I have 65 braid on mine. Yeah, I'm not a braid fan. For one reason, I have a really hard time trying to make an FG knot to tie them together. Yeah, I'm going to be fishing in Kentucky tomorrow. I'll either be at Kentucky Dam, Barkley Dam, or down in Smithland. Minnows or worms? Neither. I prefer plastics. But if I'm crappie fishing, I'd rather go with the minnow. If I'm just like catfishing, just for channel cat or something, I'd go with worms. But I like the jig fish for crappie. Now, if I'm throwing up around trees where I can't really get my boat to, or if I'm fishing off the bank, I'll use minnows. All right, friend, take it easy. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Have a great evening. Boy, YouTube ain't pushing us out tonight at all, are they? I don't think I've had 2 people 20 minutes in the live for a long time. Kind of almost feel like I'm a brand new channel. But yeah, the Chaos Pro, I want to do that. What's the name? Shangri-La or Shangri something. Who was using that? I was talking to the other day. I can see him. I can see his face. But any particular reason, Kentucky? I'd love to go to Kentucky and fish because there's such a variety of fish to catch out of the river. We have white bass around us. We don't have stripers where I live. I know we can catch stripers. We can catch big white bass. You can catch nice hybrids out of there. Smallmouth fishing is really good. Skipjack. I'll sit there and skipjack fish all day. Them dudes will fight and fight and fight. And when they hit, it feels like this huge fish has hit your line. It might be 8 inches. My life has been the same way too. Yeah, I mean, it's just, ooh, I think I just seen that left rod move around. We might have something pushing a bait. Yeah, I mean, last week I had 13,000 people in my live. I think that's what it was. Now I got 5. I don't get it. Bob's been having the same problem with Anything Possible. It's like he's either stacked full of people or he's got 10 or 20 people. They're just not pushing it for some reason. Either that or there's just so many people doing lives that they can't push everybody out. I mean, it could go either way, I guess. It's great to see Brenda. Come on, Carp. I know I've seen that rod move. It could have been a turtle or a bluegill, too. Hey, it's a Royal Angler. How you doing? I haven't made it to the Facebook yet, but I haven't forgot about it. It's been work, and not much play. But we're going to play this weekend. We're going to do some carp. I haven't ever carp fished Kentucky either, so I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to carp fish Kentucky Lake a little bit. All good, no hurry. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's going to stay there no matter what. But I definitely want to check it out. So this is Horseshoe Lake in Illinois. It's not really shaped like a horseshoe, but they call it Horseshoe Lake. From what I read, it says there's channel cat. It don't say crap about flatheads, but the older guy I was talking to says there's flatheads in here. So I'm sure there's blue cats. If there's flathead, there's probably blues. Because I'm guessing, I don't know this for a fact, so don't take it as I do. The Mississippi's not that far away from here. So I'm assuming probably at some point, if the Mississippi floods, it comes up into here. They're starting to get a problem with the Asian carp in this lake as well. Yeah, you've probably heard of it. I've never fished it. I've driven by tons and tons of times, but I've never stopped to fish it. Well, tonight's different because I didn't want to drive all the way to Kentucky. I just wanted to find a spot, throw my tent up. I can chill for the night. I've been at work since 4. Well, I've been up since 4. I've been at work since 5. And just hang out with you guys and see if we can't catch carp or 2. But the guy I talked to said you really need to go to the other campground, which I didn't find. to catch the carp. He said there's always carp over there. So maybe if we make our way over there tomorrow after we break camp, we'll throw one rod for catfish, one rod for carp. But this is fairly shallow, and it's kind of like, I don't know how well you guys can see it. Oh, turn loose, you dumb thing. Yeah, you guys can't see it. That's all cypress trees right there. That's a dock. There's all kinds of cypress trees. You can see those right there a little bit. Which I've never really fished cypress trees either. So I think that's kind of cool as well. Hey, Randall. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good. I don't hope this campground host gets back sooner or later because I got to pay for my night. The board over there is really confusing. It says all campers that are not Illinois residents have to pay $20 for the night. And then right below it says if you're tent camping, it's $10 a night. So I don't really know which one to pay. I don't mind paying the $20, but if I can get away with paying 10, I'd rather pay 10. You know what I mean? There ain't no sense in spending more money than what you got to. But on my trip to the casino, I had a little bit of fun. I do this little thing to limit what money I spend. I'll take 20 or 25 bucks in, and I'll find the kind of machine I want to play. Like tonight, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to play some 3-reel, 5 pay line slots, quarter slots. So I got 4 spins for $5. Well, I had my 25 bucks, and I walked out with 65. So I came out $40 ahead. I cashed in 4 tickets out of 5 machines. I thought that was a good night. So therefore, I basically paid for my camping for the next 3 days. Well, a good part of my camping for the next 3 days. Depending on how much it is here, of course. $40 profits, $40 in my pocket. You just got to know when to walk away. Well, this might be the campground host. Is it? It still might be. I don't know. No, I don't think it is. All right. We'll have to wait longer. So, and I am like tent poor. I've got tents on top of tents. But I got this little one from Walmart. It was like 25 bucks or something. It's a little 4-man dome tent. And I really like it because it just, everything just pops together. You don't have to run all this different stuff to put it together. It's easy enough for one person to handle. I like it. You can set it up and take it down in 5 minutes. It ain't roomy, but if you just need a place to sleep, it's a good deal. All right, I'm going to reel these rods in. We ain't getting no action on it. Let's see if they still have bait. Well, we got no bait really on this one. But we do have cypress tree leaves, which I never had to see a cypress tree leaf before either, so that's kind of cool. I may be in just a whole bunch of muck down there, but that's not bad because carp like that, I think. I think they do. Okay, so the right one, we had the red bait, which is like the extra jellified bait. So we get some more on there and get it thrown out. Now there was some muck out here on the ground in the water when I pulled up, but now there's a lot of leaves that's moved up in here. So there is some sort of current. And I'm probably pretty sure that there's going to be a carp out there who just wants to eat my bait. Just getting to come around and smell it. Okay, and the next bait we're going to put on there is a bait that doesn't have nearly as much jello. And that's a little bit drier. So we'll see if we do any good with this one. So right rod's got the red bait, the left rod don't. Easiest way I could think to keep it straight. All right, there we go. Nothing else will get some of that bait out in there. Hey, Northern Fishing, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I did at work. They had me move this big juice machine, and I told them, I'm like, when they put this juice machine up, they use their crank up hoist. So this thing is heavy. That's the reason why they use a hoist. They're like, oh, you can move it. Well, I did, and it turned sideways and sliced my wrist. Not like really my wrist, but like, yeah, like right here. I don't know how well you guys can see that. So seeing I work with food, they're like, oh, put a band-aid. I said, no, you're going to wrap it because I don't want that band off and falling in somebody's food. It's going to hurt tomorrow. It's going to be bruised. It'll be all right, though. Could make it really cool and write FFA on it and make it a fashion statement. Kind of like Bank Fishing Adventures sweatband. But it'll be all right. Definitely want to try the other side of this lake. That guy's kind of got me excited about it. And he said it's deeper over there too. And I thought we had a full moon going on. That might have been yesterday, but I don't see a moon at all. I know it just like didn't disappear, I don't think. I really wanted to fish off that dock. There ain't no way I'd ever get to a carp if I did. I guess I could probably get down on my hands and knees and maybe get it with a net. It wouldn't be all that easy though. So seeing as how you guys are sitting here chilling out, you ain't really saying a whole lot, or my chat's froze up, one of the two, which does happen quite often. I'm gonna grab my drink real quick. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We ain't gonna sit here and do this long. If we don't get something within the first hour, at least a hit, we'll probably call it. But oh, it will. I heal pretty quick. But like I said, with me working and I'm a cook, I didn't want anything to happen that band-aids fall off or anything like that. Maybe this is the campground host and I can figure out what we're doing. Kind of looks like a campground host kind of vehicle. Sounds like a campground host kind of thing. And he's pulling somewhere. Is he going to back up? Ah, he is. That's the campground host. Well, I'm going to have to go talk to this gentleman here in just a few minutes. I'm not going to hit him as he walks in the door. I mean, I'm not going to hit him like literally hit him, but you know what I mean. I could get him though before he gets too far. All right, guys, hang tight. Let me take care of this. I don't even think I'm like just some stranger down here fishing that has no reason to be here. I'll be right back. Thank you, guys. Those rods bend over, grab them. I think they're in the ground pretty good, but I ain't going to swear to it. All right, I'll be right back. They do the same thing to me. Thank you. You as well. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I see the rods are still here. They haven't gone in the water, but we did get some confirmation on stuff. So I was just talking to the campground host. Of course, you know that. Sorry about that. Hey, Whisker, how you doing, Whisker Biscuit? So from what he said, that the fishing is better on the other side of the lake. He says this lake averages 5 to 8 foot. And when the Mississippi River comes up, it actually backflows over the dam. So that's probably how the Asian carp have got into this lake. So we haven't caught any fish yet, I don't guess. My rods are still there. We might not catch anything at all. But it's good to find out information about what you're fishing. We're going to give it like another 20 minutes. And if we don't even get a bite, there ain't no sense in wasting our time being out here. They're not here. This is a brand new spot. Never fished it before. Never set eyes on it before we started this live stream. But I'll definitely want to try the other spot tomorrow. Campground host, really nice. So I recommend if you come over this way to Horseshoe Lake, come check this out. It's the west side campground. And there's an east side campground too, apparently. But I will tell you to bring your bug spray because it is cypress trees and there's mosquitoes all over the place. Don't know if that has anything to do with it or it's just the water stagnant because nobody's had rain in forever. Except for the people in Kentucky and Tennessee, they got nailed. Up in Indiana got nailed pretty good too, I think. After a good hour, then baits being out there, we should get something. Besides, I got to save power because I did not think about bringing an extension cord nor a plug for my phone. I have cords and I have my power box. That's only going to get me so far. I might have a power box in my box because I have like everything in my box. I got plates, I got forks, knives, stove, pots, pans. When I go camping, I make sure I got everything I'm going to need. Even toilet paper and paper towels. You never know when you're going to need those. Somebody might send you a happy poop, and you got to take care of it. Hey, thanks there, Whisker Biscuit. I hope we catch something. If we don't, we don't. But you don't know until you throw, right? Ain't that how it goes? I do want to go try for them flatheads, though, in the morning. Matter of fact, I might. I don't even want to say it. Okay, well, I will say it, but don't hold me to it. I might come back early Sunday from Kentucky, which I'll probably come back early anyway because I normally do, and stop by here and fish a couple hours on my way back through. And then go home. And then do the Sunday Night Bite show. It'll be on my channel this Sunday, probably around 6 Central Time. Somewhere in there. So don't miss the Sunday Night Bite show. Myself, Stacy, Bank Fishing Adventures. He may be trying hot dogs again. I think he had soy sauce or something on him last time. Teriyaki. He had some sort of sauce on him. He's catching fish, though. And the campground host said this is a great lake to kayak, which is good because I'm getting a kayak and it's a lot cheaper to carry a kayak around than it is to carry my boat. Talking about Stacy, there he is. The black rod went down. Shoot, it went down and in the water. I don't even see it no more. Welcome in, Stacy. YouTube's not pushing content tonight. Just so I tell you, seeing as how we have 3 people and 16 thumbs up in an hour. But we are at Horseshoe Lake tonight, Stacy. This is in Illinois. Or some people would say Illinois. But it's really Illinois. Honey and stuff, welcome in. We've been at this for an hour almost and haven't had a hit. So we don't know that we're going to get anything over here, but we're going to give it like another 20 minutes. And if nothing happens, I'm going to go my butt over there to my tent that I have set up with my nice comfy air mattress and my sleeping bag. I'm going to crawl in there and I'm going to sleep good for the night. And I will probably get up when the sun comes up because it'll be in my face. But luckily enough, the sun don't come up till like 6:30 now and not 5. But if you want to see somebody get on some catfish, Bank Fishing Venture Stacy, he's the master. He catches more bigger channel cat than I catch all year. He'll catch in like 3 weeks. See what you got? What, a 13-pounder last year on hot dog, Stacy? You're probably on break. He's at work. He's gone fishing to do some bank fishing for a fun fishing adventure. That's right. That's a lot to get out there hunting stuff. Actually, I'd probably go back to the tent, fire up the skillet, make me something to eat, then go to bed. One thing you don't need to do is eat before you go to sleep. I'm going to do it anyway. Because tomorrow I will be running my butt off in Kentucky, up and down rocks and everything else. But we're going to get some skipjack and hopefully some white bass. I'm really hoping the white bass are on. Because I love catching them white bass. They're so much fun. And seeing as how I'm going to be on the Tennessee River, might as well catfish, right? I mean, you can't go to the Tennessee River and not catfish. Is this thing working? Hello? Double tap that screen like I just did. Come on, there's got to be carp in here. I cannot believe we ain't got a bite. Of course, it's not really any current. At least not much, if any. It's working? Okay. I wasn't sure. Because the likes ain't going up and the people's really ain't going up. But the people that's in here, it's cool to be in here. Gonna listen to me ramble on about nothing. Did I mention I'm going to Kentucky tomorrow? I think I already did. And this guy here, the king of bologna, that always has bologna in his freezer, did not have any, so I gotta wait till I get to Paducah to get bologna so I have food for the weekend. Yep, going to Paducah. I'm going through Paducah. I'll hit Berkeley Dam, Kentucky Dam, and probably Smithland Dam. Well, that ain't no good, Stacy. Maybe that's why YouTube's not pushing it out. Something's going on with it. I got full service, so of course that don't mean nothing. They'll drop an entire damn live stream that you got 100 people in. It's really neat here, guys. Oh, I got plenty of damn bait. I sure do. I got all kinds of stuff. I got biscuits mixed up with bagels, mixed up with bread. That's just going to be the base of the bait. I mean, what kind of fish wouldn't want a bagel? And biscuits. Just put a little gravy with it, it'd be ready to rock. I heard a fish, it jumped. Give me the jizzword back. I wish I had some hot sauce. I put some hot sauce in it. That would rock. Come on, fish, bend that rod over. I can only fish with 2 rods here, guys. But you know, I'm okay with that because that's normally all I fish with anyway. I would throw a catfish rod out if I could have 3. Gee-whiz. Oh, I'm definitely going to come back here. This guy came back. He had some huge crappie. Like 15, 16, 17-inch crappie. Definitely a crappie fishing lake. All right, fish, you got 15 minutes. You better do something. "15 minutes, Stacy's break will probably be over." Hey, fishy things, how you doing? Thank you for the 100 there, brother. Fishing ain't too good tonight, but we're in a brand new spot. Never been here. Never fished it. Didn't know what to expect. We're fishing for them carpets. The magic carpets. Not having much luck. But we're trying. I'm not sure hunting and stuff. How many days are you in your fishing thing? Aren't you like on 14 now? Or whatever you're doing there? Well, I know what it is. I just never. I've seen it like once or twice. I haven't seen like a whole bunch, and it was a long time ago. 15 of 100. Now, is that 100 trips in a row that you're doing, or is it just 100 lives that you're doing? I really wasn't too sure what you was doing there with that. 100 casts per live. Okay, I got it now. All right, I got you. That's an interesting concept. So, are you catching a lot of fish doing it? Testing the old saying that muskie is a fish of 10,000 casts. Gotcha. We don't have muskie around here, so I want to know. The closest thing we got is pickerel. Pickerel and gar. Pickerel's more towards what a muskie would be, though. So far, I've caught 2 pike and a smallmouth. Oh, it's not bad. Now, over at Rod's Fishing Adventures, when he goes up and fishes Otter Lake, where he does a lot of his crappie fishing, they've got muskie in there. I've never caught one, but they are there. It's probably hard to catch or cast 100 times. All right. I could say it would probably be about right. Because it's not like you're just throwing it out and just whizzing it back in. It's going to take you a little bit to bring them in, yeah. Makes for a good hour live then. You've been doing a lot when I've been at work, so I can listen in, but I can't really jump and chat or anything. And I think in the morning I'll try to take a picture. If I think about it, I'll take a picture of this and post it. Just because it's really pretty. Kind of reminds you of what you'd see down in New Orleans or Louisiana or something like that. Would have never thought I'd find it in Illinois. Not a chance. I got 10 minutes to bite, folks. Then we're going to call it. I know it's not a long live, but if they ain't biting, there ain't no reason to be here. Fishy things in the morning. Fish local river, which I've caught muskie in before. I know they're here. Then in the afternoon, I drive up to the lake where they actually stock muskie. Well, that's cool. I think, now this could just, I could be totally wrong with this. I think some of these lakes where they have this Asian carp population, they'd put muskie in them lakes. It'd probably knock down a lot of that population. I mean, it's not going to help the big ones, but it'd help cut down on the small ones. Because them Asian carp are bad news. At some point in time, they'll be in every waterway there is. Even lakes that aren't by lakes, because birds will carry them and drop them. It's just a saying. I would assume you have to use a metal leader, correct? For muskie? Muskie are just hard to catch. Less theories of how and why definitely live up to their reputation, as far as I can tell. It'd be a lot of fun to try to catch one. It'd be a blast to catch one. I mean, I can catch gar, but anybody catch gar. Catching a muskie would be fun. The steel eater, yeah. I kind of figured that's what you'd have to have with them, because there are some toothy critters. Well, I tell you what, I just don't think this is going to happen tonight. We should have had something by now. I know I said 5 minutes more, but I just don't see no point in it. I think I'm going to go ahead and reel these rods up. Maybe go check out another spot tomorrow before I go head to Kentucky the rest of the way. And see how we do there. Reeling them in isn't the hard part. It's getting in the bite. Dang, they're impossible. Well, you'd think they'd attack anything. I watched them stare at my lure time after time. That's crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to reel them in. We'll either do it again in the morning or when I get to Kentucky. We'll fish live stream for a while at some point. I'll definitely do a video, especially if we get on some skipjack. I'll do a skipjack video. That's always fun. You don't see many people putting skipjack videos out in the fall. But if they're there, it'll be a good time. So, thank you guys for watching the live stream tonight. Don't forget Sunday night bites around 6 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock Stacy's time, which I guess would be Eastern Time. And we'll just see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know it wasn't busy. I know we didn't get any fish. It's fishing. Can't do nothing about it. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time on your fun fishing adventures.